Hello everyone, my name is the Jurassic Insider, and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World, the game. And I just think it's kind of funny how they just marketed the bull T-Rex as the Spino's rival, because that's the only thing anybody knows about this creature, and that's the only reason why they added it. There is nothing else to it at all. They are really dry for these star creatures at this point, but you know what? I guess now we have, like, what, the superstar creatures or something? Like the new Cerato and the Mosasaur. I don't even know. I guess we just have... Now we have tiers of the star creatures and rarities of the star creatures. It's very confusing. I'm extremely confused right now, but... Oh well, I'm still starting, still trying to soothe back into the game a little bit. Slowly go into it, and, I'm enjoying myself for sure. I did a bunch of events this morning, and we're going to continue doing them today. In fact, today... I think what I want to do actually is I want to get a higher level Triceratops, because we've been working on this mutant stuff, and these guys can have the potential to be really strong, way stronger than they should be for, considering that this one's just a common creature. So maybe we have the potential to, maybe do a couple of these events, get some more of this Triceratops DNA, or whatever you want to call this, mutant DNA, and then possibly get this guy up to a few more levels, maybe level 5 or even 6. We'll just have to see, I guess. So let's get started. It looks like each one is a little bit more expensive than the last. So, of course, I mean, that just makes sense. But how many of these do we have? So they give us a decent amount of these, but at some point they stop doing the Triceratops one. And I think you have to get it through other methods. And I don't know what those methods would be, to be honest. Because this is only, like, maybe enough to level it up one more time. Yeah, you really don't get a lot of mileage out of this. So I wonder if there's, like, another part where you can get them. I know there was, like, missions, but I think they stopped those. Yeah, it looks like they stopped those. So I don't know, maybe they just come along. I'm sure this event is recurring, so that's okay. If we could only get it to 1 or 2 more levels, that's totally fine with me. We don't have to get it all the way. So let's get started. These events don't seem to be that hard, so that's, a relief. But otherwise, yeah. So I hope you guys are all having a good day. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself, and glad, because I'm glad to be back. And also let me know what mutants you have and what levels you have. Is that what they're called? They're called heroics, right? Yeah, heroics, and then the thing used to level them up is heroic shards. So let me know what mutants you have, or heroics, whatever, and at what level, because I'm very curious to know, because at the moment I only have just a few of these guys, and mainly this Triceratops, which is pretty good, but not amazing. The Dilophosaurus is the one that I'm really excited for, because that one has the potential to be really, really freaking strong. While I think the Triceratops, it will be really strong, but I think he could probably only get to level 20 VIP level, which is still insane. Like, that's so much better than it really should be. But compared to, again, the fact that you have to consider that we have a rare version and a super rare version, which the Boston I don't even think I'm going to be able to get in the near future. I think that's probably going to take a couple more levels, a couple more attempts and stuff. Oh, sweet, we can just kill it in one hit. Last episode was really annoying to record because I ran into an audio issue where the audio just completely stopped working halfway through the video, so hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Last time it just happened because somebody called me, and then it just disrupted the whole recording. It messed something up. Really my fault, because I still can't figure out how to make Do Not Disturb work properly. So if anybody has any iPhone tips for screen recording, please help me. I should be a pro at this. I've done this, 510 bloody times, but apparently not. Apparently I'm still running into the most normal troubleshooting issues possible, but hey, I guess it's par for the course. I'm not gonna complain too hard, because I enjoy doing it, and the struggles are worth the joy of actually making this episode. That is not worth me. That's not worth it at all. That makes me actually frustrated, because the game is freaking stupid. And I mean, I guess me to an extent, because I'm the one making the stupid decisions. But oh well, this is normal. I have probably done this. Like, I have probably not accounted for blocks, like, at every battle that I've done since I've came back, honestly, because that's what it feels like, at least. It's just like I'm blind, like I just don't know what's going on. I'm just old. I think I'm just getting too old. I'm approaching those senior years, By senior years, I mean like senior year of high school, so that's not the same at all. I don't know. A lot of people are complaining that school is coming too soon, but I feel like this summer has actually been weirdly. It's not too long, obviously. I'd always prefer it to be longer, but I don't know. It feels appropriately paced. I still have like a good 3 weeks left, which isn't that much, but I mean, it's not too bad either. It could be way, way worse. I know people who are starting school in like a couple of days, which is crazy to me because, like, again, a couple of days, like, it's literally, like, it's July still. I don't know how people are starting school this early, but I guess some districts are like that, so, yeah. Alright, what do I want to do here? Oh, I thought we had the mutant pteranodon out for a second there. I was like, what? But no, just saying that you can turn it into a mutant, but it's not. Hey, what's the difference in the icon then? Is it any different? I forgot how... Oh yeah, the Dilophosaurus is really high. I forgot about that. Okay, so yeah, it does have a different icon. Right, that makes sense. It looks pretty cool. It's just kind of uncanny because you've seen a Dilophosaurus in this game a million times, and then you just see this version. It's like, what? But, yeah. Right, okay. I think we went a little overkill on the last one, so... I mean, I don't mind. I'm not going to really reuse these creatures, so... Does it really matter? Not really. Like, I could probably put it in a Capra suit just Gen 2 comfortably. And that's fine, I don't mind. Even if I have to go through quite a few of these, I'm good. It's basically the same thing as a tournament, you know. Sometimes when you can overreach, you might as well just for your own convenience. Even though I do like making things a little bit of challenge, that's more with real events. If it's like this, where none of the creatures have over 1,000 health or 400 attack, then I'm perfectly fine with just playing it a little overkill. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I'm not using my normal sandwich strat or like anything where I'm the first creature can barely survive. None of that, like none of the limitations. And it just makes the battles go by a little bit quicker, which is honestly more valuable, you know, than cooldown times. Because a lot of times I stress cooldown times, even though I know that I'm not gonna like, I have the right amount of creatures, you know, for the events of the day. I haven't really ran into an issue where I'm like, oh shoot, I ran out of creatures, except amphibians. Amphibians, and I guess sometimes pterosaurs are the only exception to that, because sometimes I do run out of all my good amphibians, and that's a little annoying. But I should really take advantage of my level right now as I can, because right now I can afford to get stronger amphibians. Well, once you get to the very, very top of the game, like Bonnie talks about this a lot, and I totally understand, but once you get to the top of the game, it's really only carnivores at that point, and especially amphibians are nowhere near as good, so from there you have a lot less options. You kind of have to really learn how to work with just one class, but here we actually do have an advantage, so we could and I'm still making stupid things like that. So we're not taking advantage at all, clearly. But I will get some good amphibians. I just have to figure out what I want to get and how quickly I want to get them. Because right now, I'm trying my best not to spend bucks. Literally, the only thing I'm spending bucks on... Oh my god. Oh no. The only thing I'm spending bucks on are incubators. That's the main thing. And then occasionally, like, the boss events, entry prices, and I guess technically the tournament entry prices as well. I can't think of anything else that I would really spend it on. I'm not doing evolutions. I'm not speeding up anything in the hatchery. Really, when you really think about it, bucks are used for a whole ton, but it's just that the things that they are used for are so important and so abundant, and it's just such a quick and easy thing to do that it always seems like they're the most important resource, which in a way they kind of are, because they've kind of become the whole meta of the game at this point. And I totally see why. But, I mean, to be totally fair to Ludia, like, the buck shortage is not nearly as bad as it was under Jam City. They are actually in packs, and the small amounts do help. And I guess I'm glad I have Battle Stage Infinite now to help out a little bit, which, by the way, we need to check that out. I don't know if I've unlocked it this episode, because it's what, 24 hours? So I don't think it's been 24 hours since I did the last one. But I also started keeping track of my Battle Stage Infinite on Discord, so if you want to track that, just in case you're not watching every single episode, if you just want to quickly see my Battle Stage Infinite, you can go to Discord. The link is in the description. I am trying to update the link more often because I know it has this glitch where it expires all the time. So you want to do a full super rare team? That could be kind of cool. I don't know if that's a little underpowered, but we can try it. I mean, it really shouldn't be, as long as I'm actually like play it straight instead of, you know, trying to pass. I don't know what the word is. Like passively play. Like if I actually pay attention, then this is not that bad. So yeah, you can check out the link, see if you're interested in joining the Discord server. We're up to over 150 members at this point, which is really awesome. Of course, it did slow down because I was on a hiatus, in case you didn't know. I really consider my hiatus to kind of be the last 4 months and not just the last month. Because yes, I uploaded a month ago, but before that, a month ago I uploaded like 3 times. Then a month before that, I uploaded like 2 times. It's just kind of been like that. Yes, I've technically been uploading. This isn't my longest break, but it kind of feels like my longest break in nature, just because of the nature of how I've been uploading. I've just been, whatever. But you know what? I'm kind of going back to the I was gonna say the good old days, the days in the past where I'm not gonna really stress the upload schedule stuff, or I will, but I'll do it by myself. Like I'll worry about it in my own time. I don't want the episodes to always be about, because I feel like that was always my mistake as a quote unquote YouTuber, and it just makes things a lot less interesting, because it's like, who cares? We're here to have fun in the moment. We're not here to worry about the future, the past, or the present. But of course, if you are interested, that's the kind of stuff I keep on Discord, or keep track of on Discord. That's the kind of stuff I put on my community tab and stuff. So there's always ways for me to keep you guys updated. And I'll try to keep you guys updated if I can't record for a couple days or something, which hopefully I'm hoping that won't happen until school starts back up. Hopefully I'll be able to consistently upload. Then I will let you guys know if there is any issue, though, just in case, because I'm done with all my vacation and stuff for this year. It's pretty much just I have time to myself and then time to prepare for the last school year of my life. Well, not really. Depending on what direction I go, and I could be spending the next 4 to 8 years in school, which sounds dreaded, honestly, but I feel like I've been in school forever, because I have. It's my entire life. It's like that perception of once you get a little bit older, I think your perception of how much time you spend in school is going to change, because you're going to think, oh wait, I didn't really spend that much time in school. But when you're actually in school, it feels like you've been in there forever, because you kind of have. The percentage of your life that you spent in school is way greater. Well, that goes for anything, really. And that's the reason why time passes by way slower when you're a kid. And we'll see how that changes. I mean, that's why I love doing this, honestly. One of my main reasons why I love doing this is because it's kind of like a time capsule, It captures my thoughts and feelings at different times. Who I am right now is nowhere near where I was. I say nowhere near, but, kind of near. But in relative terms, like, compared to who I was when I started this whole thing 3 years ago. Almost 4 years ago, actually, for the entire channel duration. But I only started doing Jurassic World, the game, 3 years ago. Which seems kind of crazy. I feel like it should be longer, though, right? It feels like it's been longer than that, and also shorter than it is. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. What do we want to do here? What we want to do? I guess let's be a little bit more conservative with the amphibians, just because we don't have a lot of those, and we got a couple of events to try out today. Meanwhile, with the carnivores, we can do whatever, really. So we'll do you, and then maybe we'll keep up the theming with these super rares and do a Zygengopterus, the Asian bird, big dino bird. So I wonder what else they're gonna add from Rebirth, actually, because what do we have so far? We just have the Rebirth Mosasaur, but that is a start. It's kind of a weird start, I would say, but it did play kind of a prominent role. I do wish they would do something more unique than just super celebrity dino, because it's like, okay, cool, it's a stronger version of the celebrity dinos. Like, I'm glad. Also, I'm not going to get it, by the way, because I came too late. If I'd maybe came a couple days earlier and grinded out the season pass, I think I would have gotten it. But unfortunately, the one time the celebrity dino is good, or the star creature is good, I will not be able to get it, unfortunately, because I just came way too late. But it's not going to put me off or anything. It's just a fact of life, I guess, or fact of this game. But, oh well, we're just sweeping through this. Oh my god. I think we're honestly going overkill with the super rares too. But I don't really care, because I'm not going to use these in any other battle today except these wave battles. They're not wave battles. They're just, I don't know. We got to come up with names for this kind of stuff, because we don't like to beat around the bush. I kind of want to come up with short and simple, concise names for all these new events that we got. I say new, but they've been here since Ludius came back, which has been, what, like 3 months ago, 4 months ago? It's been a while, honestly. But I don't really want to talk about my regrets about what I didn't get and stuff because there's just no point in pondering on what is already gone, and I don't really mind all that much. Like, yeah, it's a cool mosasaur and stuff, but we'll always have opportunities in the future. It's not locked behind anything. I thought there was a mutant for Parasaur for a second, but no, that's just a hybrid that we're never gonna get. No, not you. Wait, where's the Triceratops? All right, there we go. Lovely, lovely Triceratops, and we will now enhance. That's such a funny word. Enhance. All right, let's see you. And you look the exact same because of course you do. Alright, 4 stars, baby. I love seeing the star system back again. And now you have 2,191 health and 560 attacks. So you're basically... You're almost there with the level 20 VIPs. Not quite, but you're getting there, honestly. So, props to you, Tricera. You're looking beautiful. And I don't regret my decision to make my original first level 40 Triceratops, and actually, by extent, my first ever Triceratops and dinosaur on this account into the mutant dinosaur, because it just shows how much it's evolved. And that's the entire point of having these mutant creatures, to show how you can have like a little meek creature that really isn't worth that much in the late game and really turn it into something special. Although I think Triceratops has had a lot of value. I know Beaver put it in his top 10 original list. And while I personally wouldn't do that, especially now, because again, there's so many better creatures out there, even when we're talking about general utility, even at the beginning of the game, I still would definitely give it all the respect it deserves. Actually, you know what? I think now we would put it up there because of the mutant thing. I don't see why you wouldn't. Because I guess you could put like Dilophosaurus or Pteranodon up there, but they're like not... Like, if you had to pick between the mutant ones, like, yeah, at this point I would basically say that the best rare is Dilophosaurus and the best super rare is... What even? Apostasuchus. But, like... I don't know, it seems like cheating, honestly, but, I mean, I guess that's true. I guess if I had to rearrange my list, I don't remember what I put on my number 1 for the rare creature rankings, but I have all these rankings, by the way. I'm going to make a ranking playlist of all my rankings, so if you want to see my common creatures rank, my rare creatures rank, my super rare creatures rank, I've done a few top 10 lists, and I'm planning to do a lot more. My legendary creature ranking is in development. I've just started planning it out, and hopefully it will come out soon. I'm going to be... I always said I was going to get a maxed compy first, but I don't know if I'm going to do that, to be honest, because there's not really a point in getting a maxed compy. But we have it unlocked, too, so maybe it wouldn't hurt getting one just for the sake of it, and then I could finish my collection and have all legendary creatures. But I think the legendary creature ranking will come out at some point, so if you're interested in that, that's pretty cool. That's a video I'm really excited to make. So we'll see what tops that list, and maybe it'll be Pteranodon just for the sake of it, but I have a feeling I'm just going to ignore the mutant stuff because, I don't know, man, it's just like a cheat code, you know, at this point. Yeah, I guess technically now the fact that Pteranodon is one of the best creatures in the, one of the strongest, at least, creatures in the game, I guess that does technically make it one of the best and the best legendary, but I don't know, again, it's a little like I'd rather play it a little bit more traditionally. I mean, Triceratops did place number 1 on my list. Rare creatures, I think the best was like Nundagasuchus, maybe? But I know I put Dilophosaurus really high, but that was more because of its design, not really its creature. But now, yeah, sure, it's number 1. And Apostasuchus was already number 2 in the list. Number 1 was Caprasuchus. I know a lot of people would put Apostasuchus above in terms of the super rares. And now, obviously, yeah, definitely, I would put that above for very obvious reasons. I think the only reason why I didn't is because... I think it's because I said Gorgosuchus was a little bit more valuable than Stegosuchus, which I still hold that opinion, honestly, because there have not been as many good amphibian hybrids compared to the bajillion. I mean, now we have the Draco Lux, which has more attack than Stegosuchus. So at that point, you know, Stegosuchus is still really good, obviously, but it has been usurped. While I think Gorgosuchus, yes, there's a better version of it, but like it's also like there's way less options, so you might as well. So enough with the yap. I guess, how many, can we even get it to the next level? 1, 2, 3. There's 3 more, no, 4 more cards I see, which is not enough to get it to level 5 even, which is really annoying. But I guess not too bad since these events do seem to be recurring. So I will get it eventually, but the next one is 1,500, and I'm assuming the one after that is 3,000. So we're going to need 4,500 more, which is a lot more, to be honest. Can I see how strong the next versions are? Wow, this looks really cool, actually. Just the difference between even the level 40 version and then the star level 1 is honestly insane on its own. And it's a really cool ratio, too, because you normally don't see a ratio that's this much health to attack unless if it's a crazy health tank with these creatures. Because there was at some point in the game where they just stopped making these type of creatures, like especially the tournament creatures, they were all health or they were all attack. So it's nice to have this thing that's, yes, it's a little bit more health, but it's still like relatively balanced, really. Because this is not what we consider balanced nowadays. This is what we consider, honestly, more of a health tank, but also creatures like this don't really exist. So level 5, oh right, we get the herd power stuff. So I guess, when do we lock the next one? You have to get to level 6. Okay, so that makes level 5 kind of obsolete. I mean, but it is still a pretty significant improvement, honestly, from level 4. So, does the coin production increase? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. That's weird. Okay. I feel like that should have been something that they at least considered. But, I mean, I guess it's already good enough as it is. Okay. That version is really good. And that max is 4,000 health and 1,000 attack. So that's... Yeah, at that point, it's much, much better than the average, or even the best tournament creatures out there. So, really good stats, obviously. There's no doubting that. It's very good. So, I mean, it is very expensive as well, but I think it's honestly really worth it if you can gather as much. And I think a lot of people probably still already have the level 6 version. I just haven't played the game that much, so I haven't done the events for them, so we'll see. God, I wish we could get that Mosasaur now, because it's like, yeah, it's cool, but again, I don't want to dwell on that too much. When is the first one that you get? This is just a season mystery, right? It's just a rebirth pack. God, they could do so many more cool things with this, and I just don't like... It's just the same thing as usual. They just made a different card and made it a little bit stronger, but the season pass itself looks the exact same. It's not really a celebration of rebirth, is it? Oh, you only get one? Oh, no. You get one at 5,000. Oh, wait, okay, wait, I only have 24 hours, though. There's no way. Unless I do some of these. I can do, like, use 55 pterosaurs. I can do that, for sure. Let's see if we can, if it's possible. Wait. Yeah, because these are all 800. Wait. Okay, 25 speed-ups, I can do that. 15,000 loyalty points, maybe. I don't know if I want to do that, though, but I don't know, I can. I have a lot. I can spare 15,000 if even for this. 80 objectives, obviously not going to happen. 25 Jurassic, maybe I could hatch a bunch of Triceratops. I don't know if I want to do that. 54,000 DNA is honestly too much to just spend on random stuff. I don't really have anything I want to buy, but maybe. 50 battles also possible. So at least 3 are possible, so that's like, what, 2,400 already? We're at 200. So we haven't really done that much at all, but... Maybe a couple weekly missions on top of that. I can see us getting relatively close. I think we could get to 3,500 just by doing a couple of ones that are like genuinely easy to do. But then after that, it's kind of like we have to start going a little bit more granular and doing some of the more difficult ones. But I think theoretically it should be possible. Because if we did all of these here, that would get us here. The only thing is we can't do all of these here. But if we really need to... I would say it's probably worth it as long as we're not doing anything super irrational. Because we never want to take the target out of our sights. You know, we don't want to... Or I guess sometimes we need to take the target out of our sights if it's not the most resourceful or, you know, good thing to do with our resources, you know. Because DNA I don't mind spending as long as we're spending on things we actually need. Well, bucks, I'm really starting to get those back up, so I really don't want to waste those at the moment. I guess maybe doing the Grand Premium bundle would kind of get us there, but I'm not doing that, obviously. Because those days are over. I do want that loyalty pack offer to come back, though. If we get that, that would be crazy, because that would give us a ton of bucks. I mean, we almost have 200,000 VIP points, so... Maybe if that came back, that would be really great, but I have not seen it in a while, and I don't even know if that offer exists anymore. Maybe Lydia took it out. So, I'll ask Planet, actually. I mean, I guess we're spending a little bit here, but this gets us our prize drop thing. We get the silver prize, and then we also get one of the daily missions, so we kind of knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Damn it, I want the pack. Okay, whatever. So, yeah, we do get that, and that'll take us a little bit, but not really exactly where we need to be. 5,000 is still quite a bit, so I do think it's possible. We just need to... make sure, you know, it's resourceful again. Like, we need to make sure that we're not going overboard with it. Alright, so what can we do? I guess we could do a few more of the battles and get Dilophosaurus. That could be kind of fun, honestly, because the Dilophosaurus is really good as it is, so I think one more evolution, yeah, it only costs 400. Let's try to do that, because it really doesn't cost all that much, and I mean, I'm sure the next level, if it's even better, I mean, obviously it is even better. That's honestly kind of crazy, although you do get a lot less for good old Dilopha here. You only get 75 compared to 125, but it's really not that bad, so let's try doing a couple of these. And I don't think that'll be too bad either. I mean, yeah, one more level will for sure get it a lot higher, so I think it's honestly worth it. And these mutants are really cool, honestly. It definitely adds a little bit of variety, and I like variety, so I don't mind at all. You want to use pasta? Let's use pasta. And his mutant we're probably not going to be able to get for a hot minute, but maybe we can finish the event. We still have 3 days, and of course, the only thing we have to really worry about is cooldown time. I think it's, what, 30 battles or something? That's probably doable. It's probably worth doing, too. We'll see. So we're not going to use a Dilophosaurus. That's just too good. We'll use Cookie. Why not? Oh! That's weird. Okay, I guess we'll use a Langosaurus then. Yeah, sure. Why not? That should be fine. So I'm assuming a Rebirth Spino is probably next, to be honest. I haven't seen it in the Paleo GG database, but it's... I would be hard-pressed to see that doesn't even make any sense. Oh, no, what? No, that's very mean. Very rude, Lodia. It's probably my Wi-Fi, to be honest. I think I'd honestly be better off if I just disconnected from my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is so bad. It's so bad, y'all. But, I mean, I could see them making a Rebirth Spino as one of the celebrity creatures. Actually, that wouldn't really make sense. But so, the Mosasaurus didn't really make sense as a celebrity creature either. It's like, I don't know. Like, at this point, they were really stretching it thin. I feel like it should have a name, you know? It shouldn't just be Rebirth Spinosaurus or the Cerato. It's just a dinosaur that's in the movies, but, like, so is so many of the creatures in this game. What is going on? Dude, can we load any slower? Oh, well, guys, I've been sitting here for, like, 5 minutes and refreshing the screen a couple times. I don't want to completely shut down everything, because then I have to end my recording and everything. But honestly, I don't really know what I could do. I guess it's under maintenance. I could check Discord and stuff, but I don't remember them saying that they were going to do maintenance at this time. So I really don't know what the heck is going on. So I'll have to see. It was weird. It was mid-battle. Right now, it's an odd time, too. So I don't know what they're doing, but I guess this is probably a decent way to end off, just because I mean, the only thing we're really going to do is more of the mutant battles, and I think we'll honestly wait up on that. I'd rather get this episode out, because, again, it seems like they're doing some weird stuff. Instead of just waiting and then seeing how long that takes, I might as well go and edit this and get it out. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Jurassic World the Game. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. This is Jurassic Insider signing out.